on the previous episode.
The game was over, right? If I stay in bounds, I get tackled. He uses his last time out. 130 left. No money spent. Episode 122. It's been about a month since I've made one of these videos. We got a squad update. We're going to talk about a binder update. You can see the coins at the top right. Before we get into that, let's take a word from our coin sponsor. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't have a coin sponsor, but a lot has changed over the past month. The first thing you will notice in the top right-hand corner, the coins. We're at about 96 mil, creeping up to about that 100 mil mark. I do have a big video planned for that, but to get there and to make that video, to start making that video, I need to get to 100 million coins. So we've seen, kind of throw you guys throughout my binder in terms of what investments I still have. It's mainly just Ultimate Legend investments, being Legends, being Bow Nose, being Redux. The big one being Darrelle Revis is hitting this morning. Have about 25 of him, so we're cashing out on that card. Picked him up for about 100k. I'm hoping to get 175 on each of those Darrelle Revises, but really the coin total has kind of progressed over the past few days. More so, I finally have liquidated all my assets when it comes to the Easter eggs. I finally cleared up my binder through the 86s, the 88s, the 90s, and more recently, I had a big investment in terms of the NFL draft promo hit when it came to, I tweeted out on about Wednesday when we got that NFL draft pack. I put a lot of coins, about 195s, 197 overalls for the first round rookies, and the 95 overalls went from about 40k to 65k. So I was making 20k off those, which you had 100 of. Well, the 97s didn't do too crazy because they weren't involved within a first round set, the only one being Trayvon Walker and his card not being that good. I ended up just quick selling all those 97 overalls, and our draft reels about 5 million in training actually went pretty successful. We pulled a lot of 98 overalls. I did pull one Trayvon Walker, but that's kind of a binder update, a coin update. Let's take a look into the gameplay update. I guess I would say gameplay update up next. So gameplay update, I did finish top 100, top 50 actually this past week, going 24-1. I DC'd in my first game, although the previous 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of April, I actually did not play. I was pumping out so much content on YouTube, focusing so much on my Twitch, so much on Easter eggs. I actually was not able to play the first 2 weeks of April, so the monthly rewards this weekend or this month are not going to be there, but I did finish top 25, I guess you could say, monthlies for March. So that's kind of an update in terms of gameplay. But that's kind of it for an account update on level 47. I think Season 4 is around the corner. The coin total is getting up to 100 mil. Let's not waste any time. Let's hop into why you probably clicked on this video, the squad update. The big change in my team was I was rocking 25 Las Vegas Raiders. We have gone down south to the Atlanta Falcons. We are rocking 25 out of 30. And that is for one reason, one player only, and that's going to be Drake London. The 8th overall pick. He actually is from my hometown. He was 2 years below me at high school. I had to build a team around him. Although he is a USC Trojan, he is a damn good card. Being 6'5" with 95 speed, we have him up to 97 speed, putting red zone threat on because he is a physical archetype, so there's not a lot of like good abilities and sort of cheap abilities to put on Drake London, but I can say I've used him in a few games. He is probably one of my favorite receivers I have used all year. You guys know how I love my height. Let's see the receivers surrounding Drake London. The first outside receiver, and I have a confession to make. I'm gonna be honest. I discriminate against short receivers. Calvin Johnson being my favorite card, probably maybe this entire year. The Bow Nose, the Ultimate Kickoff, now the Sugar Rush card. 99 speed, 6'5". He's gonna be playing one of our outside receivers. The other one being Tim Patrick at 6'4". So 6'5" Drake London, 6'5" Calvin Johnson, and 6'4" Tim Patrick. London will be playing in our slot. Tim Patrick and Calvin Johnson playing on the outside, but 98 speed, 99 speed, and 97 speed for our 3 receivers. The quarterback that we are going to be using to pass in the ball is going to be not only, I can't speak right now, Steve Air McNair, Fearless, Hot Rod Master, and Gunslinger on the LTD. I actually bought him, I think, for 2 million coins about a month ago. He's only about like 1.2, 1.3 million. Gold tickets around the corner, but Steve McNair for right now is our quarterback. And while I hate on Tom Brady, probably my most hated player in the NFL, I play exactly like him when it comes to the pocket. I don't scramble at all. The only time you'll see me actually move in the pocket other than kind of evading defenders and eating a sack is stepping up in the pocket like Tom Brady. So Steve McNair is my perfect quarterback. And then to round out the offense, you can kind of see the other players. We have Barry Sanders at the starting running back position. Although I rock Falcons 25 out of 30, or 25, yeah, 25 out of 30, I guess 25 out of 50. I don't play Kyle Pitts as my starting receiver or tight end because Vernon Davis, that 1 AP route tech, is very important in my gun bunch offset offense, and it's used a lot in terms of obscure routes. I'll put it that way, obscure routes where route technician is actually very important and gets Vernon Davis open a lot better than non-route tech. So I do rock Vernon Davis. The other abilities on my players, by the way, I do rock route technician on Tim Patrick. I rock, I'm saying rock a lot. Jason Kelsey, identifier, left guard, Andres Pete, post up, and then right guard is going to be Robert Hunt with 0 AP post up. We do sub him in for games. That's the offense. Let's move on to the defense. To start the defense, I am going to actually throw it to Amani Oruware, one of the longest standing members of our defense, our team captain, my favorite corner in all of Madden 22. I've used almost every single corner. Cheap, expensive this entire year. Amani has been my favorite one at 6'2". I only use him with 96 overall speed. Right now, he has pick artist and flat zone KO. He is my favorite corner, probably leads my team in interceptions, leads my teams in pick sixes. Amani Oruware, and then his opposite side outside corner is going to be JC Horn, also with pick artist and flat zone KO. He has 98 speed, Amani being 6'2", JC Horn at 6'1". I do like my DBs with a little bit of height, just like my wide receivers. My other corner, actually, I am using at the slot is Jalen Ramsey. Mike Haynes, I do have on my team. Don't really know where I'm going to put him in. I might sub him out or sub him in for JC Horn if he lets me down a little bit. But in terms of the other players on defense, actually not a lot has changed. My DBs are still basically, I think, the exact same since my last video, where I have Sean T and Julio Jones being my 2 deep safeties. I use Acrobat and mid-zone KO on those 2. Cam Schnitzer plays a slot corner for me alongside Jalen Ramsey. My 2 users are still Ted Hendricks and Isaiah Simmons. And then kind of my defensive line, I still use iJoebruin at my D tackle, Lawrence Taylor at my outside, or he's a new player at my outside right end, and left end is still Max Crosby. So not a whole lot has changed on the defense. Let's take a look at the special teams and the strategy items. And for my special teams, I've got Justin Tucker and Michael Dixon, both 99 overall, only because of the leg strategy item. In terms of my other strategy items on defense, I use sure tackler. Why I don't use in the zone? Well, I gotta get iJoebruin up to 99 overall to have that beautiful 99 in the top right. Offensively, I am using short route specialist and deep route specialist. The only reason why I don't have 2 deep route specialists is Drake London, actually, with plus 3 speed from the Atlanta Falcons team is still only a 98 overall, so I have to put on short route specialist for him to be a 99 overall. He is playing our slot. That is going to be our team. That is going to be the video, episode 122. I know you guys might want a gameplay. If you want to see me actually use this team, right, Twitch, Thursday through Sunday, I only play games. I only play Weekend League on stream. I don't really play any games off stream. You can check me out, iJoebruin on Twitch. But that's all for this video. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. And until next time, peace.